So now I'd like to hand over to Ed Tazzia. It truly is the last time you will hear from me in this entire conference. Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's see whether technology keeps up here. Good evening. I want to thank Mick and I hope that you've all had a wonderful time here in this wonderful city. Geneva is just spectacular, how beautiful it is. I'd like to take a moment to thank the people that made this weekend happen. First of all, Jose and her committee. A special thanks to Bill Rollison, the co-chair of this event, who is unable to be with us here tonight for health reasons, as many of you know. Trust me when I tell you that this event just would not have happened without Bill, and I think he deserves a hand. It truly has been a remarkable conference from the Women's Forum. Thank you, Ute. The Women's Forum is one of the most important standing committees of the network. It is an integral part of what we do and a great perspective. To the sessions, Mick, Linda, the speakers you collected were just terrific. The breakout was a new way to do things and heard nothing but good things. The wonderful cruise last night, even when it was chilly, it was spectacular. I think we probably could have fed most of Eastern Europe with what was left over. I'd like the committee to stand and just so you can applaud them directly. Please, all of you, please stand up. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. At each one of these global events, I wonder how we're going to top the last one, but once again, this group has done a great job. And, you know, don't you just love Procter people? You know it's going to be done right. You know it's going to be spectacular, and they've never let us down. I'd also like to give special thanks to our sponsors, many of whom have been with us for many, many years. Kevin Roberts and the Saatchi team, that was our platinum sponsor. Thank you so much, Kevin. Kevin's my hero, so my wife allowed me to wear the black shirt, but I don't get to have his haircut yet. So I like to. Jez Frampton had to leave, but Jez Frampton and the Interbrand team. Tim Love from their parent company, Omnicom. I want to point out that Tim has just retired after serving as a P&G agency partner for 40 years. Timmy, that's a lot of ABMs to train, I got to tell you. Sir Martin's not with us tonight, but Lady Tamara and Sarah Hardy and the WPP team, again, thank you so much for them. One of our newest sponsors, Tongle, Messrs. Burrell and Newton, and it's a fascinating business. If you weren't in their breakout session when they had a real-time internet reaction to what they were doing, if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. And of course, frankly, Bob McDonald has been a supporter of this throughout the last several years. AG's back with us. Dimitri, Werner couldn't be with us tonight. Mary Lynn, Laurent. The folks at Procter & Gamble, both at Cincinnati and here in Geneva. I got to tell you, the Geneva team truly stepped up to make this event possible, and I want to acknowledge that. Please join me in helping them. Obviously, we have a unique relationship with the company. You heard about it today from other speakers, and that continues to grow. Among our special relationships with P&G is one we have with Connect and Develop. Steve Baggett is here representing them tonight, and tonight we're delighted to announce a special program with Connect and Develop. Starting with our next global conference in 2015, Connect and Develop and the Alumni Network will present a special award to the alumnus who's done the most to help advance the Connect and Develop efforts as to accelerate innovation at P&G. The winner will have a donation of $5,000 made in their name to one of the foundation charities, and they'll receive airfare from Connect and Develop to the location of wherever the next conference will be to accept an award in person. So many of us have been involved with Connect and Develop over the years, help watch it drive the innovation and speed to market, the breakthrough product delivery. This is just one more example, and I just want to thank Connect and Develop, Steve, and pass it on to your team back home. But thank you for this new opportunity. Okay. Next, allow me to introduce the member of your board of directors who have been with us all this week. Deb Kilty, who's our vice chair. Samir Hawa, who is the secretary. Geyer McCracken, our treasurer. Mike Halloran, who all of you know is the guy who keeps sending you all those emails. Mohan, who I got to tell you is the soul of the board. Ned Gargor and Bob Viney, who have been part of the network from the very first meeting when there were 6 of us looking around who declared ourselves the chamber or the board of directors. Martha Miller, Harry Nair, Felipe, York Hong are all with us, and I'd ask them just to stand for a moment and say thank you. I got to tell you, I get way more credit than I'm due for these things. This network would not happen without the hard work of these individuals year-round and around the world. And I still feel sorry for Hari and York, who have to stay up until, 1 in the morning for our board calls. Finally, I'd like to recognize the members of the advisory board with us here tonight. Ed Arts, John Pepper, Gertrude Das, Kevin Roberts, and our newest advisory board member who accepted this week, Sami Sharif. These men and their colleagues lent their names to the network when we weren't much, and from the very start they gave us credibility, and for that we thank them deeply. Finally, let me congratulate you for your involvement this week. We hope that you remain involved. And tomorrow you're all going to get one more email from Mike asking you how you want to be involved. Now, let me be very clear. We're not just asking you for ideas. We're asking you for involvement. We have lots of things to do, and people who want to do them, who want to make something happen, we really need. There's a lot of things ahead of us. As is our custom, the stars of this evening, of course, are the Alumni Award winners. 5 people who've used their skills and experiences to accomplish remarkable things during their careers. After we go through that, we're going to again have the opportunity to hear directly from the company with Dimitri speaking to us. But I want to start this evening a little differently. In 2012, the board of directors established a new legal entity, the P&G Alumni Foundation. The sole purpose of the foundation is to manage the philanthropic funds generated by the network. It gives us the opportunity to collect these funds, allowing some members to get some tax advantages for their donations. And while this initially will happen only in the U.S., we are taking steps to look at other countries where this can work.